To speed or not to speed? That is the question. 2021 is the 30th anniversary of Sonic the Hedgehog. However, it remains to be seen if the Blue Blur will speed into the new year with plenty of content to celebrate, or lose all of his rings yet again with another abysmal offering. Welcome back to Janiversary, GameCube's annual celebration of popular games, where we predict what we may see in the coming year. It's been quite some time since we've seen a new game in the series, as the mainline Sonic offerings have been in hibernation since 2017. Both the painfully below-average Sonic Forces and fantastic Sonic Mania were released in 2017 for the 25th anniversary, which was technically in 2016, so I guess there wasn't a lot of foresight happening at SEGA that year. Ever since then, we've seen Team Sonic Racing and Mario and Sonic at the 2020 Olympic Games, which ironically didn't end up happening. Hopefully though, after last year's success of the Sonic movie, 2021 can be a return to form for the Sonic franchise. After all, Sonic isn't in his unreliable 20s anymore, so hopefully the Hedgehog will buckle down and start producing higher quality content now that he's 30. Without further ado, let's speed into my Sonic predictions for the series' 30th anniversary. Sonic Team has really had some fluctuations in terms of game quality over the years, especially recently. Looking back at past anniversary titles, luck may be on our side for 2021. In fact, when analyzing patterns from the series past, every anniversary seems to switch between a well-received game offering and a notoriously garbage one. Starting all the way back in the mystical year of 2001, Sonic Adventure 2 launched for the series' 10th anniversary, which is generally looked back upon with nostalgia within the Sonic fanbase, even though the game definitely had its flaws. Need I even speak about the atrocity that emerged from the 15th anniversary in 2006? Seriously, I'm not even going to directly mention the name of the game that shall not be spoken. Next up, we got Sonic Generations for the 20th anniversary in 2011, which at the time was received as the best recent Sonic game, if not the best 3D Sonic game. From those heights of finally discovering what worked for the Sonic franchise, Sonic Team somehow squandered the opportunity and released Sonic Forces in 2017. While not as bad as Sonic 06, Forces was a huge step in the wrong direction that I'm hoping can be reversed with a great offering in 2021. Sonic Forces was in development for 6 years, which was unusual for the Sonic franchise since it usually released new games almost yearly to varying quality. Apparently, the long development time was caused due to the creation of the improved Hedgehog Engine 2, so the game may not have been in development for too long in and of itself. Since there hasn't been a game from Sonic Team in the time since Forces released, this new game has been in development since at least 2017, which means it's been worked on for about 4 years. We already know the updated engine is created, so the majority of those 4 years should have been dedicated to making sure the game meets a certain level of quality. Back in May 2020, Aaron Weber, the former Sonic social media manager and current director of strategy, studio, and community relations for SEGA Japan, stated, "This is the case when, back in the day, every year there used to be a new Sonic game. And as a result of that, there are a number of times that, because of that rushed production schedule, the quality of the games wouldn't be quite where they needed to be. And so a couple of years ago, we actually said, hey, that's gonna change. We're gonna put more time into things. And that's gonna mean you have to wait longer between trailers and announcements and stuff like that, and we know that's kind of annoying sometimes. We're really excited for what's to come, but we can't say anything. So thank you for being patient, and as soon as we have news to share with you, we'll share it with you." It's great to hear statements like that coming from some of the people making decisions for the Sonic brand, and I'm hopeful there will be some truth to his statement. On top of this alleged quality-focused reckoning at Sonic Team, I have a feeling that the new 3D Sonic game has been ready to reveal for quite some time. The game was teased to have a reveal back in March 2020 at a South by Southwest panel, which was cancelled due to COVID-19. Instead of revealing the game online instead, SEGA announced that the contents of the panel would be shown in April 2020 in a new format which, to my knowledge, never occurred. SEGA most likely used the pandemic as a way to continue to work on ensuring that the new release meets the standards and expectations of the fans, without having to worry about marketing and meeting a launch date after revealing the project. Whatever ends up happening, the longer we wait, the better I think the game's quality will end up being. However, at this point, I believe we'll see a reveal and release this year. There were some rumors and interviews with Takashi Iizuka, the head of Sonic Team, that implied a remake of the original Sonic Adventure was something the team would want to work on. I don't think that would have taken 4 years to develop though. I would rather have an awesome new Sonic game instead of a remake of an older title. Speaking of a new Sonic game, I hope whatever we get can take advantage in the next generation consoles to really push the limits of speed. I know Sonic sells best on Nintendo platforms, but I just can't stop dreaming of a Sonic game that utilizes the lightning-fast SSDs that come equipped with the PS5 and Xbox Series X. With the rate at which the new SSDs can load objects into the game world, I'm sure there can be amazing effects that can make the player go faster than ever before. It would also be way past cool if Sonic just ripped off the new Ratchet & Clank and incorporated portals that could instantly take Sonic between zones. This would only work on next-generation consoles though, and I'm sure if a game is coming out in 2021, SEGA would want to release a version for the Switch, PS4, and Xbox One as well to get the most sales possible. I can see a port without the next-generation enhancements making it to those systems, because no matter how cool the next-generation consoles are, Sonic will sell best on the Switch. I have some hope that the next 3D Sonic game will actually manage to be pretty good, but at the very least, it should be better than Sonic Forces, right? Please? SEGA? Besides a new big-budget 3D Sonic game, I think it's reasonable to expect a follow-up to Sonic Mania. It's been 4 years since Sonic Mania originally released to critical and commercial success, so there's no way SEGA isn't planning for a follow-up. The most straightforward and safe sequel I can think of is taking the same idea and building new zones around it. An entirely original take on Sonic Mania would be great, since the original game reused some zones from past titles. The formula works well, so even if there were minimal changes, Mania 2 would still be classic Sonic perfection. However, I could see the team changing things up to make for a fresh, new experience to blow people's socks off with. I would be blown away by a new 2D Sonic game developed by the Mania team, with hand-drawn, 2D animations and artwork done by Tyson Hess. Just imagine the pure joy and bliss that would be on display in a Sonic game that felt like the core Mania gameplay, but with colorful, vibrant, hand-drawn visuals in the style of Mania's opening animation. If they go in another direction, I can also see the team try to reimagine and incorporate 3D elements in the style of a Sonic Saturn game that never happened. It could either be in the same style as the cancelled Sonic Extreme, or the hub world from the Sonic Jam collection. A fresh perspective on how 3D Sonic should play from a team of true fans that mastered 2D Sonic would be unique and certainly a welcome attempt in my books. I think they would need a larger team to accomplish that though, and I don't see 2 3D Sonic games in 1 year complementing each other as well as 1 2D game and 1 3D game. We'll have to wait and see what the team behind Sonic Mania brings to the table for a sequel. What's the opposite of Sonic Mania, a game critically acclaimed and loved by many fans across the world? The Sonic Depression Collection, of course, featuring the likes of classic 3D Sonic titles known for being bad. The Sonic Depression Collection will retail at $40 USD and use viral marketing to get sales. Will the games be improved? I can see minimal improvements stemming from the new, more powerful, modern hardware. But in general, these games will just be up-res ports in the same manner as Mario 3D All-Stars Collection. Talking about 3D All-Stars, this collection will also be known as the Sonic 3D Losers Collection, and will feature the likes of notorious releases such as Sonic Adventure, DX Director's Cut, Sonic the Hedgehog, no, not the original, 06, Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric, and everyone's favorite Hedgehog, Shadow the Hedgehog. For only $10 a game, why not? As much as I'd actually buy that, that'll never happen in a million years. So let's go on to talking about a collection that may actually happen. Many of the good modern 3D Sonic titles share one thing in common, and that's the fact that they have never been re-released on other consoles. SEGA is missing out on making money since many Sonic games would do extremely well if ported or remastered for modern consoles. Sonic Colors would look stunning in high definition or 4K, since it's been trapped on the standard definition Wii for all these years. Don't get me wrong though, it still looks great on the Wii. Sonic Generations was the grand follow-up to Colors that's still regarded among fans and critics as one of the best 3D Sonic games, if not the best. Generations could do well with the power of modern consoles as well, and it would hold up nicely if up-resed. Generations was released 10 years ago for Sonic's 20th anniversary, so the birthday theme of the game would do well again in 2021, along with celebrating its own 10th anniversary. While those two games hold a lot of value in the eyes of Hedgehog enthusiasts worldwide, I think one more game would top off the collection, being Sonic Lost World. Lost World doesn't really hold up among fans, but I always enjoyed the game. It may be fundamentally different from most Sonic games, but I think it does well as a platformer. Including Lost World in this collection would allow new players to experience it for the first time and judge whether or not it holds up in their own eyes, along with letting those who didn't enjoy the game play the other two titles. Lost World was trapped on the Wii U, and all the deluxe versions of Nintendo Wii U releases perform better than their original release, so Sega should do the same for Lost World. If they want to change it up, they could even go in and do something similar to what Nintendo is doing for Mario 3D World and completely retouch the physics and make it perform more like a Sonic game. Moving on, there's just 2 games that are missing from this collection that may deserve a separate release. It's time for Sonic Adventure 1, not the director's cut though, and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle to get slightly remastered for the Switch and other modern consoles in the same way as the Mario 3D All-Stars collection. While I would love to see these 2 games get the remake treatment with gorgeous visuals like Crash Bandicoot and Spyro got, I think Sega has been more focused on creating a fresh, new Sonic game. These 2 games could retail for an affordable price and would probably sell millions of units due to the amount of fans. This could be a lazy port and still sell more units than recent Sonic titles like Forces any day of the week. In fact, it makes sense for Sega to start porting their classic titles from popular franchises to modern consoles and PC after the success that was Persona 4 Golden on Steam in 2020. Sega has classic games with millions of fans trapped on older consoles, so they would make bank if they released them once again. Besides, while we're still on the topic of Sonic Adventure, I think it's time for a follow-up that fans have been waiting for since 2001. Did you think I was actually going to suggest Sonic Adventure 3? What kind of egghead do you take me for? I have little faith in Sonic Adventure 3, although we may see it someday far in the future. Instead, I think a Sonic Fitness game that utilized the Ring Con would make for some next level fun. Ever since I started playing Ring Fit Adventure when it first released, I imagined a Sonic game in a similar tone. It could even just be DLC for the main game, but it fits so well that it needs to happen. What does Sonic collect? Golden rings. What do you control the game with? A giant ring. Imagine, they could even sell a golden Sonic-themed Ring Con set for this game. Anyways, I would love to run around a Ring Fit game as Sonic while battling Badniks and all those Eggman's robots. The plot can be that Eggman has an epiphany that the reason Sonic always wins is because he's in good shape and Eggman isn't. To fix this, Eggman creates a machine to swap Sonic's good health with his own plump physique, making himself ripped and in shape, while Sonic is left behind, round, and unable to run super fast. Eggman starts taking over the world, as Sonic must run and exercise to lose weight and regain his speed and power as he fights baddies along the way. Running and breaking a sweat to some Rockin' Crush 40 tunes would fit so well. Sonic Ring Fit Adventure would be amazing in my eyes, and I'm heartbroken that it'll probably never exist. Psst, Sega or Nintendo, if you want these genius ideas, I'm always available for consultation. Next up, I'd like you to imagine the cover art for Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games 2020 Tokyo. Those grand numbers in the title on the upper portion of the art, 2020. Now, imagine those same numbers, but without the second 0. Scary, I know, but don't dismay, that 0 will return as a 1. All joking aside, they've been selling a game for an event that never happened, with full knowledge that it's been rescheduled. Perhaps they're waiting for a more definitive date, but the second the Tokyo Olympic Games start to get hyped up, I foresee Sega updating the name of this game to Mario and Sonic at the 2021 Olympic Games Tokyo. If we get lucky, they may even add some more content as free DLC in an attempt to get the sales equivalent of a new release in the series. We'll have to wait to find out what happens, but at the very least they should update the year in the title of the game to reflect the actual year the Olympics will happen. Netflix has many planned shows in the pipeline for popular game series, including the Blue Blur himself, who's no stranger to cartoons. In a since-deleted tweet, Netflix's NX Twitter account announced a 3D animated Sonic the Hedgehog show for 2022, with an accompanying image of a silhouette of modern Sonic. I'm not sure why the tweet was pulled only to never resurface, but but I'm confident we'll see a proper reveal this year if it releases in 2022. Sonic has had many cartoons over the years, and I'm hoping this one will focus on great animation to make for an entertaining watch for fans of all ages. Since the Sonic movie was live action, there's still room for stunning, flashy animation that we've seen small bits of in cutscenes from past Sonic titles. SEGA owns Marza Animation Planet, the company responsible for most high-budget Sonic cutscenes, and I would probably watch an action-packed Sonic series animated in the same way as those cutscenes. On the other end of things, if this series is a low-budget effort mainly directed towards children, which is likely, then it probably won't be worth it for older fans. Finally, each Janiversary predictions video ends with my predictions for possible Smash DLC fighters. In the case of the Sonic franchise, I have one character that I'd love to see, and that's Dr. Eggman. I don't care how they do it. They could make him an Echo Fighter of Bowser Jr. No matter what they do, I would love playing as Dr. Eggman. Smash Bros. Just added Sephiroth, so it has precedent for adding more villains. And what other iconic villain is there than Dr. Eggman himself? Personally, out of the remaining popular characters that could get added as Smash fighters, any Sonic rep or Dr. Eggman would really excite me, and let's cross our fingers and hope that Sakurai can give us some Sonic goodness in Smash. SEGA has already added Sonic as a playable character in Puyo Puyo Tetris 2, which is something, I guess, but realistically, I would wager that SEGA has at least one large 3D Sonic game in the pipeline, if not more smaller scale titles and releases for the anniversary. Coming off of the success of the movie, Sonic the Hedgehog has found a long-forgotten relevance in mainstream media, and if handled properly and with care, SEGA can keep things that way. However, if Sonic continues to go missing in the gaming sphere for long amounts of time, that relevance will continue to plummet. Make sure to let me know what type of Sonic content you're looking forward to for the 30th anniversary. This has been Nick from GameCubed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Remember, don't be a square, be a cube, and subscribe to GameCube today. You're not going to want to miss next week's video on Pokemon's 25th anniversary predictions. Plus, if you've missed out on our predictions videos for Donkey Kong or Zelda's anniversary this year, you should check those out too.